Hola, how's it going? Happy Sunday? Yeah, Sunday. Happy Sunday. I forgot what day it was. We're here. Sorry for missing last week. Life was just a little crazy last week and I couldn't make the stream time. I didn't mean to not make it, but I didn't make it. Last Monday was my birthday, so on top of like not sleeping, going out, all this other stuff, I didn't have time to stream it. So, everybody, I'm a little tired today, so I'm not gonna waste time. I have my pilot light is dimming ever so slightly. I feel like All Might. Have a good one, Tink King. Thank you for even stopping by. I appreciate it. My pilot light is dwindling and quickly, and I went to sleep relatively early. 12:30 is relatively early for me, so it's not like I was up all night or something, but I am tired. I feel it, and I don't know how long this energy is gonna last me. So let's just go straight to 366, shall we, before I end up running out of energy. Hey Julian, what's up, man? All right, what am I looking at? Forgive me. All right. Okay. Tomura Shigaraki's body, I'm starting, was groping around for its optimal form. 366 full moon. The optimal form seemed to be a bloated mass of fingers, forever seeking destruction. A form that overwhelmed the world around him and kept everyone at arm's reach. But the heroes bested that form. Thanks to erasure, he couldn't heal the accumulating damage to his body. That plus the stress and panic afflicting his mind gnawed away at his essence. So that means we're going through another mutation. We're going through another transformation. I don't want to use transformation, but we're going through another mutation, I'll say. Because if they beat this form, then there has to be something better. That's what I'm assuming. In his brain, that is. Whoa. What the heck? What the heck? Do you see this? Of course you guys see this. You probably read this already. Read this already. He's got the hands are armor. Like he's using the hands for armor. That's disgusting. And his body turned into a new ideal form for this particular moment. Eat this and die. How big is he? How big is he? You know what's oddly funny? Shigaraki in this panel looks like Cooler. Know me. I have to connect to things I like. He looks like a big chunky boy. He's a big boy now. He reminds me of Muscular. Ayo, Paul. All right. He uppercutted the hell out of her. Hopefully she rebounds, but he uppercutted the hell out of her. Smashed. He didn't yell that, did he? No. Nah, for a split second, I thought I was like, I had to catch myself. For a split, that's not. That's Amajiki. I was about to be like, that's not Deku. For a split second, that's why I jumped up like that. I didn't know what I was looking at. Okay, Mirio. Okay, zooming in, zooming in, zooming in. Like, I don't even know what to say. The man is just uppercutting. That's all he's doing. He's just uppercutting. He's just uppercutting. Knock it off. Ay, ay, ay. He threw rocks at her in the sky. I now know that you have nothing. On my own, I'm not even worth his time. Look at Mirio. Oh my goodness. In like 3 swings, everybody that was around him is like dispatched. You don't get to fix what I already broke. Okay? That's clearly a defensive form. One that rejects everything. That's the conclusion you've come to, is it? What is Mirio doing? Is he coming in for a punch? What is he doing? Alright, moving on. 6. Look at his face. Oh my goodness. Mirko's just in a tree. Let me put respect on my man Genus. Genus is he's doing everything he can. Genus is doing everything he can. The fact that Mirio feels this way, because against an individual like Shigaraki, like what can he truly do? Like honestly, what could he truly do? He's not super powered. He's not like, he has his permeation, but if the villain that he's fighting is just charging forward and is too strong that his punches can't do anything, like he really can't do anything at that point. And he's kind of like a passenger. It's like he cannot get hurt, he cannot die, but not everyone is afforded that same luxury. And he's like, is this it? Amajiki, he's bent over crying. Genus is going in. Nejire just got sniped out of the sky with the rocks. Midiko's freaking, she hit the tree hard enough that it freaking broke. Is this really the future you saw for me, Night Eye? You had to bring Night Eye back into this? Hold on. Drop the electromagnetic barrier for just a moment. Mandalay, what are we doing? For 2 seconds, what are we doing? It's not Deku flying in there, is it? Just 2 seconds. Keep him busy for just 2 seconds. What are we planning? What? Why? No, wait. 2 seconds is an eternity. Shigaraki, I can't believe he's this menacing with his hands. Come on. Oh. What can I do? That you have nothing, ignoring me? No. Hang on. Right now, I need to keep his attention on me. But how? What do I even have in my arsenal? So keep smiling. A world without smiles and humor. Oh, Mario, what are we about to do? kind of scared. I don't know why I'm scared. Kind of scared. So what is it? A world without smiles and humor has no bright future. Full moon rising tonight. What is this, Mario? What are we doing? He's an idiot. Yeah, he's a straight fool. He's a straight idiot. He's a straight idiot. There he is. 2 seconds, eh? Look at him. Oh shit. Look, I'm gonna go crazy. I'm gonna mark out. I'm about to mark. Hold on. I'm about to mark out. Look at him. Oh. Hannah. Oh, shit. Look at that. Oh, man. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. It's here. It's here. It's here. It's happening. It's time. It's time. I'm not kidding y'all. I like this Shigaraki hand body armor thing. I really do. I think it's a sick design. In my honest opinion, it's way better than the molting arm. The big arms that we've been fighting. This hand armor thing, it's a really cool design. It's really cool. I actually like it. It's creepy still, but I actually like it. Look how fast he hit him. That has to be noted, right? It has to be noted because he said, "Huh?" He looked up. They made eye contact, and like that, Deku hit him, and he's on the ground already. And Shigaraki's spinning from the impact. You have to think about how fast that was, because when Bakugo did his thing a couple of chapters ago, he was quicker than Shigaraki for a split second, and Shigaraki adjusted. And then he's gone past that form. So now essentially he's kind of better than what he was back then. And in an instant, he's on the ground and Shigaraki is spinning. I'm so happy that I have 367 to read. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm so happy. Okay. Aizawa, Ochako. Anime season 6. They're watching the anime. They're watching the anime. Now, is there any particular reason why we have this select character? Dabi, Twice, Hawks. Like, why this specific set of characters? I can't see beneath the book because the logo's here. I can't see anything. If there's a different version of this that doesn't have the My Hero Academia logo there, let me know, or link that to me. But I can't see anything under it says anime season 6. I see a red book. I can't see what it is though. That's the spotlight of season 6. Aizawa, yes. Ochako, yes. Toga, yes. Hawks and Twice, yes. Dabi, yes. Midako, yes. Tokoyami? Deku, yes. Kirishima, yes, because of what he does with Gigantomachia. But Tokoyami, Kaminari, and Mineta. I need to brush up. Like what? Like where do they come into play? Ah, I can't believe I forgot that. Hey everybody, what's up? What's up? Hey Nick. Hey Cosmos. Cosmo, my bad. Because I was thinking, I'm like, I see them on the couch. I'm like, it must be for the anime. The title of this chapter is Deku versus All for One. Oh my goodness. Bakugo's not here. Yeah, he's not. All right, here we go. Wake up, boy, wake up. I'm tired. I have a headache. I need to eat. Let's go. Okay. We're catching back up. I'm saving all these Deku panels, by the way, every single one. Well, the dead can't watch recaps. JK, he's alive. That's so okay. So it was the ships. The school bus is here, picking up a little lost ally. Grab one, kiddo. So I'm gonna assume that these jets went like Mach whatever Mach that these jets can go. They went Mach speed. So like they break in the sound barrier, all that good stuff. I really appreciate it. Yeah, you'd better. We were supposed to be guarding the skies around UA. Right. Sorry about this. Make this worth the effort. Well, you don't give me sass. Hey, I was supposed to be fighting in the place where you were supposed to be guarding. So if I didn't get there, it's only right you guys came and got me. It's only right. All right, make this worth the effort. See, we ignored our orders to head home and opted to stick around in Japan. You know why? Because our gal wagered it all on you folks, okay? And because you inherited All Might's power. Go on. Use us as stepping stones. Okay, that's fire. That's fire. To reach history's nastiest villain and kick his butt. That is freaking dope. That's dope. Deku wasn't that far though. If we're being honest, he wasn't that far. It probably would have taken him a lot longer if they weren't here. He made some good progress. All right, here we go. Izuku Midoriya. Deku. Has he gotten stronger? Yeah, spitting out blood, baby. Look at video. That glowing energy. I've seen it before. The Fajin. Wow. Ah, Midoriya is in the cage. So sorry I'm late. Are you all right? Give me a face. Give me a look. Uh-oh. 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 Oh. Got some excuse for being late. I'm guessing it was Toga's doing. right? Izuku Midoriya? Go ahead. Make that excuse. I like this new form for Shigaraki, I do. There is nothing I could do. I never saw it coming. Uh-oh, he's about to go crazy. He's about to go crazy. Go on, be my guest. Run from responsibility just like they did. Oh, he's about to lose it. He's either going to lose it and someone's going to hold him back, or he's going to lose it. What's going to happen? Oh, shit. Every panel is getting saved. Every panel is getting saved. Every single one. My gosh. When you stoke this one's anger, his moves get pathetically simplistic. I'll counter his next attack and crack his spine. It's not going to be that easy. It's not going to be that easy. We went through a hell of a lot since the last time we seen each other face to face. It is not going to be that easy. Admit it. You love the present I got you, right? It's gonna be Mirio. It's gonna be okay. Dega. It's gonna be okay. Him again. I get it. You're feeling like you'll never live this down, but that's falling right into this villain's trap. It's okay. Tamaki and them are still kicking. And right now, Edshot is trying to save Bakugo's life. I know he's going to pull it off. I'm still fighting because I have faith. Get it? We haven't lost anyone yet. Nobody's given up. The endless sanctimony. The empty talk. All to avoid facing facts and reality. Listen here. We're heroes. So it's canon that Deku's by the shut up. And if heroes don't talk the talk, then who else is going to transform ideals into reality? Think. This is all for the cameras. Hold on. Think this is all for the cameras. Think what you want. In this job, you risk your life and put your money where your mouth is. Is he coming back? He's coming back. He's coming back. Look at the pupils. He's coming back. He's coming back. Because our gal wagered it all on you folks. It's okay to get mad. What really matters is controlling your heart. He's coming back. Give me something. Give me 70%. Give me something. Give me 70, 80. If I turn this page and him controlling this anger leads to 100, I might knock this light as I run around here. I don't think it'll give us 100. Give me 70. At least 70. Okay, I'm not even looking over there. I'm not even looking over there. Let me navigate this. Okay. Sorry about that, Lemillion. Save your sorries until after we win this, hero. All for one. Is Shigaraki still in there? Oh, that's fire. That's... Is Shigaraki still in there? That's dope. That's dope. Where's All Might at? Where's All Might at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hey, not everyone's here. Where are they? Where they all at? Where they all at? You know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, I think this is representing quite possibly Deku using all of their quirks at the same time. Even though we still have yet to see the seconds up there, but we might be using everyone's quirk at the same time. So I think that's why everyone's up here like this. That's the bill I'll shoot. Yeah, I think everyone's quirk is getting used right now. Oh yeah, man. These are solid 2 chapters. Dude, I like this. I like Shigaraki's new form. I do. I really do. I need to get a better look at it. There hasn't been too many panels where you get to see it in its full. Every panel is getting saved. Every panel is getting saved. Every single one. I have to go back to the last chapter. You know what's crazy? Don't rob this from me, okay? Hold on. I got so much running through my brain right now. I can't even come up with a straight thought. Okay. So one, Hori, please, pretty please, with sugar on top. Don't rob me of the cool Deku and Lemillion panel that I can get. Don't ruin that. Let me get that. Please. That's one. Let me get that. 2. Let me get the panel. Let me get this panel similar to the war when they both went hand to hand. Let me get that one again, please. But just big beef boy. You got big beefy Shigaraki. You got tiny little Deku. I want to see that. I want to see that. Please don't rob that from me. Don't rob these moments. I want to see that. I want to see that. 100% he's past 50. Deku was at whatever number he was way back at the end of the war. So he's definitely past 50. I need like 70. At least just show me 70. I'll be happy. Show me 70. Show me 70, please. Even in Goliath, yeah. I like Shigaraki's new design. I do. It was 45 back at the beginning of the war, right? Yeah. I want to say that was correct. I want to say that's correct. Let me go. I want to go back to the last chapter because I want to look at that panel again. I want to look at that panel again. Oh, let me go. I want to look at this panel again. This right here, because this gives us our best look at Shigaraki. Yeah, he can crank out the 100%, the full 100%, 1000%. Definitely can. Look at this. That's so cool, man. That's so cool. This panel is so good. That's so good. 100% with Fajin is crazy. Because if we take what we were seeing when he fought Nagant, and Hori drew Deku as being able to see, like, just less words. He drew Deku experiencing time dilation, right? That's what it was called. Like, Deku was drawn experiencing that when he was flying around against Nagant. So if he is whatever percentage we thinking he was then, with Fajin mimicking what 100% would be. Him going 100% with Fajin, like it would be like nonsense. I feel like I wouldn't be able to rationalize it. I feel like it'd be too much. It'd be too much. Because he's moving that fast, but then he's hitting harder than anything. Like, I can't get over this. He's going crazy, boy. Yeah, he would have. my whole thoughts of Deku not showing up on the battlefield and not going crazy, seeing people dead and stuff. He would have came down here and went berserk. True crits, yeah. That's perfect. That's perfect. Every hit would be he would be critting. Oh, that's great. That's great. He'd be critting for real. At some point, Shiggy will get his quirks back somehow, some way, and the tables will turn. I feel like something will happen to Shigaraki before I see no way, because even it's been said in series that Shigaraki is just too powerful. He's like one of the most powerful things on the planet. I see no realistic way a Shigaraki fully realized with all of his quirks active being able to be stopped. I don't see how it's possible unless we just give Deku the actual ability to turn into a Super Saiyan. To literally turn into a Super Saiyan and to literally transform and multiply his power even more so. Outside of that, I see no realistic way. All right, man finna save Mario moving them big booty butt cheeks on his desktop. Mario putting his butt up in the air is the epitome of desperation. It's the epitome of desperation. It's the epitome. All Might's vestige. I don't think it's that. I think what it is that with this panel, the only vestiges that are up here are the ones that have quirks, because technically what's his name? One week I remember his name, the next week I don't remember his name. The first users starts with an S. It's not that. I don't want to say it out loud, so I don't. He was desperate. He literally threw it back. That's Summertime Rendering. That's not his name. But the first user, he has the ability to pass on quirks, but that's like, he doesn't have a power, and All Might he didn't have a power either. So the rest of them all have a quirk, and I'm going to assume that in this fight against Shigaraki, every single person's quirk is going to come into account. It's definitely going to come into account. Float, Fajin, excuse me, Danger Sense, Smoke Screen, Black Whip. It's all like legit. It's legit. It's legit every single power. Because even if we look on the screen, we have Fajin, Black Whip. It's hard to see Danger Sense activated, but you can take the lightning coming off of his eyes as Danger Sense, even though it's not. It's the same little jagged thing. But he has like his lightning. We can't see him floating, but we know he can fly. The Black Whip is wrapped around his neck like a scarf, which I think is really cool. But then you have the smoke screen that was going off as well whenever he's going crazy, like empowering up and screaming and just letting go. So, and we still don't know what the second quirk is. I feel like it's gonna come into play because the second's been placed right in the middle. So I feel like it's gonna come into play. I want to see Deku get new rule. Maybe Star just casually walk over the next time they connect. Still would count as withstanding / fighting all for one. Yeah. Some people thought he was being muzzled by Black Whip when he was biting down on it. Or Shiggy could use new role. Just want to see it get used again for all I care. It'd be interesting to see how it gets worked back in. You said people were thinking that Black Whip was trying to muzzle him. And I think he's just letting go of everything. I don't think it's that. This panel's dope, by the way. I think he's just letting go of everything. Like he's just like he's let it all go. Dog, this right here is so, I like it a lot. This Shigaraki panel, man, like seriously, I really like this new I like this new design for him. Genuinely I do. It's yeah, I really do. I said it already. Like in some of these panels, he looks like cooler. Like he looks like cooler. And when I mean cooler from Dragon Ball. Like he looks like cooler. I really like it. If only they shot Shigaraki in the head in season right? If only Snipe was able to get that shot off. But legit, he looks like cooler. And I think for that reason alone is making me like it. Full power. Ooh-la. He really does remind me of it. Just like ever so slightly. I really appreciate it. Yeah, he would have just used another kid. But that kid wouldn't have had the power like Shigaraki though. Like let me zoom in this again. Hold on. Yeah, that's dope looking to me, man. Look at this. Yeah. Yeah. I think so. I think so. I doubt he'd be as dangerous, especially without decay. It depends, like if you take an individual, like I think it's just like with decay is just like so busted, right? It's a busted quirk. But if you take someone like Dabi, same inhibitions, same firepower, same everything, but he was able to be controlled by All For One, and All For One went through the efforts of finding a quirk that would be able to counteract him burning himself alive. Just think of Dabi being supercharged by All For One. It's a nightmare. It's a nightmare. Dabi would have used in potential to be one of the kids that if Shigaraki wouldn't have worked. Right? It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. So like there's no telling. That's why it's like if we wanted to do like say if My Hero Academia ends with All For One truly dying, like say if he actually dies, 100% dies, we win, we think we won. He was doing so many things that if you wanted to do a part 2, you could just have part 2 just be one of the kids that were a part of his program or something else. Like it could totally work and you still would have the remnants of All For One like haunting you and you can like reverse it, because a big thing throughout this entire series has been how much All Might has been a thorn in the side of All For One, and how much All For One hates All Might. He hates All Might because out of every single individual with One For All that he's fought, All Might was the most formidable one. All Might, he's still alive, fought against the system for 40 years, almost wiped out crime in Japan, almost killed him. He hates him. So now to get to a point where All Might has led this next generation and passed his quirk on, and that leads to his death, I feel like it would be a cool juxtaposition or juxtapose to have some sort of part 2 be the antithesis of All Might being a thorn in All For One side, and have the ghost of All For One continually be a thorn in Deku and All Might and all the hero sides, moving forward with the remnants of everything that he was doing coming back and still causing trouble. I feel like that'd be a cool thing to play with. It just depends on how much Hori has put into the All For One backstory and how deep it goes. You totally could do it. Yeah, if you think about how much he knows about all the kids in Japan. Yeah, thanks to Doc and his research quirk. Yeah, it's creepy. It's absolutely creepy. And there's no telling that there isn't more kids out there that are like Eri, that are like Shigaraki, that are like Dabi. Because they're the ones where their quirks are absolutely like, it doesn't make sense why their quirks are so strong. It's fitting of the Demon Lord, that's true. Surely there's another individual that is out there. Like if you take for example, 9, right? 9 from movie 2. If 9 had the ability to get little Kazuma's quirk and to stop his quirk from tearing his body apart, 9 would be a problem. He would be a problem. Surely there are more people that are out here that you just don't hear about, or maybe they've been put down, maybe they were killed when they were kids, or surely there are other crazy individuals out here that could find themselves being like some big bad villain. And I feel like it totally could work. Excuse me. I do appreciate that having a matter manipulation quirk, but working a simple 9-to-5 job. There totally has to be some people out there. I would like to I would like to explore. This is where like maybe a sequel might take place, because it seems like every person that has a quirk that is really good is either a villain or they are a hero, or a hero in training. We've yet to see just a normal person who didn't want to be a hero but has like a busted quirk. So like what you're saying, like someone that has like imagine if someone like Endeavor wasn't Endeavor but just some guy that worked down at the factory, and he was as powerful as Endeavor was, but he was just some dude. He never wanted to be a hero. That never ever but they were being manipulated and stuff though. Like they were being like messed with. I think it'd be cool to explore just some dude, just some schmuck, some guy who he grew up. I don't like superheroes. I don't want to be a superhero. But your quirk, he's like, I don't want to. And he just goes to school, graduates, gets a job, gets married, have kids, and he could be one of the strongest people in the world. And he just doesn't care, has no interest. whatsoever. I think that'd be a cool little like storyline to right, the cool little storyline to explore of one of the most powerful beings on the planet doesn't want to do anything with his power, for good or for bad, just wants to be normal. I think All For One is so interested in the next generation of kids, mainly because they're basically the closest to the doomsday theory. So every kid out there is also a text subject. Absolutely. Yeah. Didn't either All For One or Dr. Graki recently just said that, like, yeah, you are, like, who was it? One of them just recently said, well, I want to say within the last 10 chapters or so, like, seeing you, like, yeah, my research was true. Like, you got, or maybe I was looking back on a chapter. You like, yeah, this doomsday theory is true because you guys can't control this power whatsoever. And if you can't control it, I can. So give it to me. So that's a good thing to point out. It definitely is. That really is a good thing to point out. Are we moving in anime time? Right? Are we moving in? Nah, I'll leave that on the table. I was gonna bring some stuff up, but I'll leave it on the table. I'll talk about it next week. I think the doc said it to Shigaraki when it's examining the exterminating the damaged body. Examining. Is that what you wanted to say? Did autocorrect get you again? Examination. Okay. I was like, did autocorrect get you again? Deku was close, man. I'll say it again. He actually was pretty close. He was making good time. He was making good pace. If he was able to use the second's quirk, whatever it was, he might have gotten there fast. But like using the momentum in the Fajin from like latching on to each jet and flying in, I want to see that in motion. You know how they're gonna do this scene in the anime, right? They're gonna do this scene in the anime exactly how they did the Stain fight. That's exactly how they should do it, anyways. It's exactly how they should do it. I wouldn't make a big deal out of it. I feel like it'd be a mistake. It should happen just like it should be crazy. Everything's going crazy. Mandalay should come through, and everybody will be like what? And then you have the Mario moment, and literally it should be. I don't even think you should like this panel, as fire as this panel is, right? As fire as this panel is, I don't even think like you do this one. I don't even think you even show it. I would love the panel's great. But honestly, it should be like everything's going crazy. Like Shigaraki's stomping around like a monster, like going crazy. It gets crazy. Mirio sticks his butt in the air, and it literally should be like how when Deku flashed on the screen whenever Stain was attacking Ida, where it's just like you look like Stain looks to the left and you just see the lightning go across the screen, and then Deku comes in. It should literally be like that. It should just be chaos, 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 chaos. And then Shigaraki should just stop, look, and you should just see Deku flying with the kick. And then boom, break middle of the episode. And then you replay it exactly like they did in the anime, where you see him jumping from roof to roof, and then you see it trickle down to that exact moment again. You break it middle of the episode, you come back, then you go through that, you give us this panel here. And then it flies straight into the kick, and then you pick up next chapter. That's exactly how it should go. That's exactly how it should go. That's exactly how it should go. That is exactly how it should go. That is exactly how it should go. It did perfectly. It's set up perfectly. It's exactly how it should go. And then with how crazy everything that's happening in this chapter, I feel like next chapter would be the end of that episode. That's exactly how it should go. Man, that's exactly how it should go. That is exactly how it should go. So Bakugo 1000% is coming back to life. Like I feel like 1000%. I'm over that. I never was hung up on it. 1000% coming back to life. What are the chances? What are the chances that it doesn't work? I feel like he's coming back. Well, I'll shoot some hopium out there. What if Edshot isn't able to do it? Like what if that happens? What if Edshot's in there like it's too much and he just dies? Because I'm saying that because Bakugo, if we're not moving in anime time, the boy's good. It's a negative. Like I know he's coming back, but like, what if? Right? It was just like whoever I remember a couple weeks ago. Like we don't know what's gonna happen. Next chapter it could be like Shigaraki's like nope, and then he like stomps him out or something. He's definitely coming back. But what if? What if? It's a long time to be incapacitated. Something's got to happen, right? Something has to happen, right? I want Hori to do it so bad. I just want one of these series. To do something that'll just be like so strong. Like I remember wishing Naruto would have ended with Madara winning. I still think that would be a better ending than what we got. I enjoyed the ending of Naruto, all that stuff. I think it would have been even better for you to get to the last the last page or two of that final chapter and show Naruto inside of the infinite Tsukuyomi cocoon and Madara sitting on a throne and the series ends. That would have been fire to me. It probably would have pissed a lot of people off, but that would have been like, you got big balls. You got big balls to do that. So it's like, I want one of these series to do it. I just want one of them to do it. I feel like Jujutsu Kaisen might be the series to do it. Jujutsu Kaisen might be the one to do it, but I want one of them to do it where it's just like, that's not popular. But then it's just like, if you do something not popular, you risk like losing your audience just to make a corner of your audience happy. Like you make the people like us happy because you've done something crazy, and then you completely just ruin everyone else's experience. And it's just like you've kind of shot yourself in the foot. You've done something crazy and now no one likes it anymore. That's what happened with The Walking Dead. So it's like you can be risky and then lose it all on that risk. At worst, he'll be partially brain dead because his brain hasn't had oxygen for at least 5 minutes. That's what I feel like. Are we moving in anime time? That's why I was asking earlier, and I stopped myself. Like, are we in anime time? Because it's been so long since it's been multiple chapters since this Bakugo incident happened, and Edshot is swooshing around in his body. How long in real time has it been? Has it been a minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes? Like how long has it actually been? Because the boy is dead. Like he's dead, laying on the ground. But I don't know. Ow, damn, that hurt. Ow. So it's like, I think it'd be cool to have Bakugo permanently damaged from this. That's one thing I will say. My hero hasn't shied away from disabling people. I do feel like that, like maybe because we really haven't seen like how much the damage to Ida's arm that was done when Stain stabbed him, how much that's like affected his hero work, because he's such a leg based. He's so leg based that we haven't really seen the damage done, but we know that happened. We know the damage that Deku did to his arms, so it's like that damage is still there. But since he's becoming better with his quirk, he's not. His body has gotten to the point where he's not hurting himself anymore. So it's like he did the damage. The damage is done. It's not like he's not damaged, but it's just like now he's better with his quirks, so he's not destroying his body anymore. We have Mirko, who's a quad. She's a quadriplegic now, right? Granted, like she has like the ability of being in this superhuman society where we have like great prosthetics and stuff, but she has none of her actual limbs, right? All of her limbs at this point moving forward will be a prosthetic. Right? Like I feel like that's the case. Mirako's Genos confirmed. Yeah. Genos always losing body parts and stuff. Can't wait to see season 3. I can't wait. You have like so many different characters have been like seriously hurt in this show. Well, maybe not dead, but a lot of them have been seriously hurt, and the injuries stick around. Like we just don't lose them like that. Yeah, she's literally falling apart every chapter. Yeah, she has no regard for her own life. It feels like she's just like the mission ahead. The mission ahead is the mission ahead. I will accomplish the mission ahead even if I have to die for it. And she's like killing herself every single week. Like, where's that panel at where she's she's sitting up against the tree? Like, where is it? It's in this chapter. Right here. Like, look at her. Oh my gosh. It's crazy. I'm not gonna lie. This is fairly close. This is fairly close to what I said. I kind of wanted. My idea was when Deku shows up, he shows up and he watches UA just get dusted because Shigaraki was able to push through everybody and get rid of Monoma, however it's gonna work, and get use of his quirks back and just dust all of UA. That was my idea for him. He's just there and then he watches it crumble. But him showing up and almost everybody being on the brink of death while this man looks like a freaking monster covered in hands running around, it's close enough. It's close enough. Bakugo seemingly, like, from him showing up and not knowing anything that's going on, Bakugo is dead. Mirako's possibly dead over there. Nejire's possibly dead over there. Amajiki's borderline there. It's just chaos is everywhere. Everything is destroyed. Like what? Like he gets there. Like I made it, guys, and it's just nightmare everywhere. Like it's good enough. It is good enough. I will say that it's good enough. You got Genus on his hands and knees, just like completely bloodied and beaten. Man. I feel bad for her the most. She's literally falling apart. Yep. If Eri and Overhaul build a hospital, they still have a chance of a happy ending. But nah, I think this is the last battle for her and Aizawa. I think either Aizawa goes out in this battle or he lives till the end, because I can see him living like another character did in another series. I think it's cool how like they're holding each other's hands. Like we have to stick in it. That's really I'll look for anything. All I'm asking is just don't rob me. Don't rob me of my Deku and Mario panel, please. I won't, because Deku's in the same pose like Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta. And just give me the opposite of Mario standing the same way. He's right there. Just give it to me, please. Right? Just give me that, please. I just don't want Midoriya to do what I think he's going to do, which is trying to save Shigaraki. Then again, some would argue that death is the greatest salvation. I think he should knock his head off. Like, with less words, I feel like he should. I don't know if he will. We might get an Avatar ending with Deku and Shigaraki, but I personally want him to knock Shigaraki's head clean off his body. That's what I would want. Because All For One is gonna reverse into nothingness. Let him reverse into nothingness and then knock Shigaraki's head clean off of his body and be done with this all. That's what I would like. But I can see us going you know what? I could see something. I don't know how the hell this would even work. I could see something as crazy as Shigaraki taking One For All, and then the vestige of Deku inside of One For All is able to do something inside of Shigaraki, and therefore it ends up being like destroyed or something. I could see something crazy like that happening. I really could. And I feel like that would be the Avatar way to go. I could see something like that happening. I can't tell you how it would happen. I can't tell you how it would happen. I could see something crazy like that happening. I could see them both killing each other. I kind of wouldn't be mad at that either. I wouldn't be mad at that either. I wouldn't be mad. Jump would never let that happen. Never. Well, no, they'll never let that happen. It's either the series ends with Deku dying, Deku being alive and quirkless, or Deku having a quirk. It's one of those three. I don't see any other ending for the series, but it's one of those three. I want the boy to live. He's my favorite character. I want him to live. I want him to grow up and be happy, live a life, be the greatest hero, all that stuff. I want him to do that. But if we get to a point where it really looks like we can't do that, and he makes the tough decision to sacrifice himself in order to win this battle, oh my gosh, that'll do everything for me when it comes to his character. It really would. But I don't know if they'll let that happen. I don't know if they'll let that happen. What would be cool? What would be cool, right? If Bakugo, like, say from this right here, Bakugo never is able to use his quirk or to fight crime the way that he necessarily should be able to fight crime. But he can grow up to be some sort of commissioner of something, and Deku ends up giving his life, and he can carry the memory of Deku on as what a hero should be and how a hero should be in forming this next generation of heroes, and let him be like in an Aizawa situation where he could teach or be a part of a committee or something like that. An ending like that would be kind of cool too. Even if he survives, but he's never the hero that he could have been. Bakugo has the potential to be a number one hero, but with Deku in the scene, that'll never happen. Same thing with Endeavor. Endeavor's the number one hero, but as long as All Might was All Might, that's not happening. So I was like, it'd be cool to experience a world where Bakugo was able to go through his character arc and his character development and lose the thing that made him so arrogant, but keep all of the growth that he was able to get. I think that'd be cool. That'd be a cool arc for him. That'd be a cool journey for his character. It'd be a cool journey for his character. Oh man, I've reached the end of my rope. Tired. Ay. I mean, there'll be enough of foreshadowing for Deku's album Bakugo stepping up. The little Inko, she might become the next All For One then. If her little boy dies, oh my gosh. We see, like, I don't want to see that. That's the one thing. It's just, I don't want to see that. You think I want to see everybody's heartbroken over this boy dying? It'd be one of the greatest panels, though, I'll tell you that. I think one of the coolest panels that this series would have to offer is just copying the, oh, wow. I kind of got goosebumps. If Deku were to die, it needs to be like, what arc was that? Was that Civil War? No, that wasn't Civil War. What arc was that? When, it was Civil War, where he gets shot trying to save Captain America. And Cap is like holding his body. I think that would be a hell of a panel. Like after the battle's over and we've won. And it's just like, but did we win? Like, what was the cost for it? Him, that little boy. Like that little boy. Like that was the cost for us winning. I think that'd be cool. That would be cool. That would be cool. It's not gonna happen. Let me live. Let me dream. It's 100% not gonna happen. 100% not gonna happen. Cap on the Iron Man instead of his wife truly was a milestone. I think that's all I got. I'm glad Deku showed up. I will say that. I'm glad Deku showed up. I am. Gave us some really good panels. Like this panel right here. I like this panel with all of them around. A lot of these Shiggy panels, him going crazy. When he first initially flew in, this panel at the end, I like it all. Now that Midoriya is here, we won't see the rest of this fight for another 2 months. You know, I didn't even think of that. Excuse me, I didn't even think of that. Now that Midoriya is here, we've connected that tissue. Like, we don't have to keep cutting back to Midoriya in the ocean every 10 chapters. He's here now. So you're totally right. I could see him cutting away. Cutting back to Dabi or cutting back to Toga and Ochako. You are absolutely right. Because this battlefield has had so much focus. And I initially thought it had this focus because we finished up with the Dabi battle. We're gonna move over to here and get this battle to another point. But now that I'm thinking about it, what really happened was Shoto versus Dabi, like their fight was phase 1 of their battle. We now see Dabi is back up. We're moving into phase 2 of his battle. We just happened to finish phase 1 much quicker than this battle was able to finish phase 1. We have now finished phase 1 of this fight. Deku's on the battlefield. Phase 2 starts. So we're totally gonna cut back to the Dabi and Shoto fight because we have to, like, we've caught back up. We're in phase 2 of that battle. So we're definitely gonna happen. I didn't even think about that. You're totally right. We have now moved on to the second phase of these fights that we've been watching. You're totally right. I didn't even think about that. Now I wouldn't be surprised if we cut back over to a spinner or something like that. I feel like it might be the perfect time to. because we've been solely focused on this battlefield for what? How many chapters? This is 367. Well, we were splitting time back here, but we've been almost solely focused on this battlefield, like without cutting away for a few pages in a chapter here or there, for the greater half of how long? If I go to 357. Wow, it was a volume ago since the last time we saw Deku. We were seeing Deku once a volume. Let me go to 356. I just want to see like how long we've almost been solely in this battle at UA. 356. Okay, no. So we've been 57, 58. So since 58, we for a volume. Literally for a volume, we've been almost solely focused on this battle. Yeah, we're totally cutting away. 100%. I can't believe I didn't even think of that. We are 100% cutting away. It's been damn near 10 chapters that we've been on this fight alone. Glimpses here and there, but we've been like glimpses of the other battlefields, but we've been 100% focused on this. Oh yeah, we're 100%. I wouldn't be surprised if next week we didn't even see this battle. I wouldn't be surprised. Huh. Okay. But yeah, let me get out of here. Thank you guys for stopping by. Good 2 chapters. I'm glad we caught back up. I never updated this, by the way. I suck at this. Glad we caught back up. We should be back here next Sunday for 368. I appreciate you guys for stopping by. I really do. Have a good rest of your Sunday or Monday, wherever you are. Have a good week coming up next weekend. Hopefully, God willing, see you guys back here next Sunday for 368 Throat of My Hero Academia. So thank you again. I appreciate you, and I'll see ya. Peace out.